All right. I think we are live, and live. Let's get this a little bit bigger. Let's get our chat a little bit bigger so my blind eyes can see it. There we go. Get it a little bit longer. Yes. We're still here. I can't grab the bottom of that. There we go. There. Now we can see the chat. Yeah, boy, did I stretch that a little thin, Big A. Should have seen me hustling over here, running around. Every day I'm hustling. I got so into that map. I absolutely love that map. But we did it. We are officially going to be out of debt as soon as we get a few more people in here. I'm going to sell it, and then I've got going to bring in a mower for Wham that he hasn't seen. So while we're waiting for a few more people to get in here, let's load up some more eggs. We officially have 5,000 chickens. So this will be the last episode on this map because we accomplished our goal. But I'm going to bring it back because I think I want to clear every tree on this map. I'm not quite sure, but it'll be done, and we completed the goals that we needed to. So, but thank you. That was awesome. I had a blast. I mean, in the beginning we were messing around, and we didn't get nearly as much done, but we still seeded, limed, fertilized, and plowed that huge field. Plus, we completed all of Field 6 contract. That's epic. That's a lot. So it's there's Bastion. Welcome in to the final stream on Ocean. I've been calling it Ocean City, but it's actually called Oceanside Forest map. We in about a few more minutes here, I'm going to sell my stuff, and we will be officially out of debt. And then we are going to decide whether we want to keep going. We're going to sell all the chickens, all the sheds, everything that we have, and we're going to keep one piece of equipment to just play around with, and it is my crazy mower that I have. But yeah, Big A, I'll pop on sometime tomorrow before football, and I'll mow that big field, and then I'll start making some TMR, and then top off the cows. Don't know when Cranky's going to go on, but I'm sure if he's on while I'm on, we'll cross paths. But yeah, you guys can see now how many eggs each day 5,000 chickens makes. Absolutely crazy amounts of eggs. We're at 27,000 liters already. So yeah, that's what was. So what I was talking about, Big A, the other day when I told you that a really big content creator made some mistakes with chickens. When he put out his video, and it's not my place to, bring him down and everything. It was a great video, and he had charts, and he had everything like that, and it was fantastic. So I can't knock that. I mean, the presentation alone was great, but he's wrong. He's wrong on the numbers that the chickens eat. He's wrong on the numbers that chickens make. And when he ended his recording, he said, "So you're never going to get rich by making chickens, right? Or having chickens, any amount of chickens." Yeah. Coming from somebody who's completed not one but two series with well over 100,000 chickens, I know my chickens. I know how much money you can make. You guys are going to see how much I make from eggs on this map just from this one day. This is how many eggs came in one day. Nice. So I'll go on tomorrow. It's his harvesters off the mod hub and the baler, which I already have. But either way, when I go to click on it, it'll tell me what to download. So as long as it's off the mod hub, it won't matter. I'll just grab it real quick and play around with it anyways. Will I ever use it in my series? Probably not, but it'll be fun to play around with it. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I was frustrated when, you guys know how I am about, I'm a numbers guy. And when somebody comes out and says that, see, because the reason I kind of get a little frustrated with that is because people, younger viewers and stuff, watch this huge guy and they believe him. They take what he says to gospel. So what that means is that nobody's going to come and do chickens if they don't think they can make money at it. And I'm telling you, it is the easiest money you'll ever make. You're growing crops already, generally speaking, on the map. So if you're already growing crops for, say, cows or horses or just to grow crops in general, you've already got, if you grow wheat, barley, or oats, sorghum, you've already got their feed. And you guys know, when I had little baby, I was running this forever. You guys know, you've been watching the videos, with like little baby, like 3-acre fields. And I not only have, my chickens are fed, but they take $300,000 for the year. I still have $77,000, but that's after 3 months of not feeding them. And that'll last me another. And I have, what do I have in here? Where is it? Oh, there it is. And I still have 111,000 liters of sorghum in my silo. Yes, it wasn't that guy, though. This was more of a respected person. Way more respected. But as you can see, we have literally changed everything into grass. And the reason I have to go make a new road there. But as you can see, what we're going to do is we're not even going to take the time to plow it. We're just painting on grass, and we're going to mow it. And that's it. Because my goal is, if I can, pop back in and out of here every time I turn around. You know, I'll be playing on this. I'd like to come back and do one episode or one stream where I mow the whole map. Because you guys are going to see the size of this that we have. But you can see where I left off clearing. We have cleared, as of right now, where are they? 1,992 trees. Trees. 2 chains, not 2 trees. 1992 trees in just this section here. Remember, I had this all fields. It is now all grass. So we're not going to waste the time plowing it in. So everything gets sold. The only thing we're going to have is the mower and a loading wagon, and that's it. And then we're going to have one factory. I think we're going to turn it into silage just to say we can make some money. Because I don't want to just sell grass. Now, getting back to the eggs thing. Okay? On this map, you will see how much they sell for. Oops. We might as well get our time going so we don't play the whole map on 0. I do that because when you first start out, you have to load up YouTube YouTube first to get live, and because I don't have them linked. I'm kind of not smart with that. So, all right, ready for this? So this is 1 month's worth of eggs. $119,000 a month. I mean, how could you sit there and say that you don't make any money at chickens when I just made $119,000 in 1 month? And it's only taking me 1 year to get 5,000 chickens. I started with 100, remember? Went from 100 to 5,000 chickens in 1 year. Oh, we can get rid of this one. So, nope, we got to sell the other one first so we know, because they're both the same color. So we'll drive this back. We got to mess with our thing because we weren't allowed to mess with the roads, and I kind of went crazy when I was painting it. I stayed about 40 minutes longer on the multiplayer server with Big A, stacking strawberries and stuff like that, when I should have been here painting grass. And so I did all this in a hurry. I did all this in like 40 minutes. I was like, I was going crazy. You can see where I missed some wheat because I gave up a bunch of wheat fields. I had like 3 wheat fields completely ready. So, all right, then we're gonna do our big money. Big money, no whammies. We're gonna sell the seeds. We're gonna sell the fertilizer, because now that we're painting, we don't need anything but this little girl right here, which is the Misty Cat's windrower, which I love a lot. As far as if you're ever playing it without realism. All right, so in the last 3 months since you and I left each other, all of us left each other, I have made $24 million worth of wood chips. $24 million just clearing trees. Hi, Dan. Welcome in. The Van Ham. We're about to. I wish Ham was here. Does anybody know if he's busy or not, or if he's sleeping or what? Because I'd like to wait a few minutes and have him in here, because he's waited and waited and waited and waited for this moment right here. As soon as we sell these wood chips, we will be officially out of debt. I kind of wanted to see him, and I also have a mod that I want to show him. But if he's sleeping, nobody bug him. If you guys have his messenger, you know, let him know that Fury kind of wants him here for this moment. I'll give him a few minutes to do what he needs to do. We'll start selling equipment that we don't need anymore. So we don't need lime. We don't need seed. We don't need any of that stuff. So I'll give him a few minutes. I'll leave this down here. But this is the is what everybody calls the kid van. This is the Lizard Rumbler van that I absolutely love for when on the maps that I cheat, because this thing holds 1 billion liters. So we're going to leave this here. Let's tab back up to here, and we're going to start selling some equipment that we need, that we don't need. Let's actually sell, because now going forward, this is the last episode for those of you who are coming in, the last official episode. I'm just going to stay in my save game, and this is going to be the map that I'm going to chip away at, like when I'm waiting on my other series to go forward, or waiting on crops, or in between, you know, until I record again. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to clear trees, because my goal is to get the entire map cleared out. And to give you guys a little bit of reference, let's get up here. You can see how many absolute trees. This thing was absolutely crazy trees. Like 2,000 trees were just in this little area here. And I haven't even finished clearing it. But I have way up here, I've got... But as you can see, when you get up here, there's a little hill there. But when you get up towards the top, it starts to get quite flat up here too. So we're going to try to clear it out, make it all grass, and then eventually come back for one giant live stream. In fact, I may make that a multiplayer. I might ask you guys to come, and we won't put any crazy mods in. We'll just put like in-game mods and see if, you know, 4 or 5 of you, like we'll literally load up the map with just vanilla. With just like, you know, and I'll put a bunch of tractors in here, and I'll see if you guys want to come and help me mow the whole map. This is the border here. It is a fake border, which is kind of weird because I've never really been up here. This is my 3rd go around on this map, and I've never come up here. It's kind of a fake border, but you know what? Who cares? Who really cares? I don't care. I mean, I know it's a couple content creators' big thing, and I get it because it's mine usually too, but on this map, after you've cut down 70,000 trees, who cares what the border looks like? You know, that's the way I look at it. But maybe you guys would want to do that. Maybe you guys would want to come in. We'll load up absolutely 0 mods, so it'll be cross-platform. Everybody's welcome to come, and we'll get 8 or 10 of you guys on here, and we'll get a bunch of triple mowers or a couple Crone Big M 450s, and we'll just see how much we can mow in 3 hours or 4 hours. We'll just mow the whole map. And we'll put a couple guys picking it up, and a couple of guys putting it in and selling silage, and vice versa. If you guys would be interested in that, because I've thought about doing that for a while. But what always happens, unless you know the person you're doing multiplayer with, mods are a pain. And I know Dan and Big A and Johnny and Ham and Amy and all those guys, MGL, all those guys understand mods can be nuts, and it's a pain, especially if all it takes is one person to update their mods, and it screws everything up. So, hi Kobe, welcome in. Oh, that's right. He did say, oh, he's here quick. All right. I know. I'll go quick then, Ham. Let me get out of here. I'll go quick because I wanted you to witness this firsthand. I'll go super quick. Let's get the flight mode off, and then we'll go up to that. Because guess what, Ham? We are going to be officially out of debt in about 3 seconds here. And I wanted you to see this. We've made it all the way down to $52.294, and as of right now, we will be out of debt. Give me 1 second, Bill. I wanted to do this for Ham real quick. Now we're 3.345 million to the positive. So, Ham, we officially have made $200 million on this. $200 million. And now we're going to sell all the equipment, and we're going to sell all the chickens. We're going to sell everything on the farm, and I want to buy one thing for you to see real quick. So let me buy this for you, because this is the mod I was telling you about that you said, oh, yeah, well, I like my Crone Big M 450. Well, I wanted to show you this on camera real quick, and then you can get back to your mom's birthday. So tell her happy birthday from Fury. Let's just go crazy, because this is a Ham stream. Let's go pink. But there's weird looking pink. Anyways, we'll just go the whole thing pink. And we'll make us a pink little harvester here. Is there other colors? Well, I don't know why those other colors are like that, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing it. There. I don't know why it's purple, but... All right, so before we sell all the equipment... Let's get... Oh, and by the way, that's still green and white. Yeah, I'll take care of that real quick, but watch this. I wanted to show you this. Now, Ham, what we've decided to do is we're making the entire fields at the whole map grass. So this is the final episode on this map officially, but what I want to do is when I get the whole map cleared, I want to have a bunch of you guys come in, and it's going to be completely vanilla, except for, just completely vanilla, not except for anything. And we'll get everybody, we'll get 8, 10, 12 people in here, 16, whatever they let us have. We'll get all of you guys in here, and everybody can come and help me mow this entire map. I want to mow the entire map. So, I want to show you this, Ham, real quick before. All right, let's get this open. Get in here, and you're going to get a kick out of this. Ready? There's your big M450, 28-meter wide thing. Absolutely not realistic, but you can drive through stuff, and so this is what we're going to mow with today as soon as we get done selling everything. But look, you can see there's no hit markers on it. So you can drive through stuff. You can drive through trees. You can mow through trees. It's pretty cool. It's just the ends. That's what I said. I was telling you about this the other day. So let's just test it out real quick, and then I'll let you get back to your mom. But thank you for showing up. This stream and this series was all for you. I did this for you, and I wanted to show everybody that we can possibly do it. So actually, we've made $202,945,466 million in 1 year. So you can be done. I wanted to do this one series to prove to you that it can be done. So now we'll lower this, and let's make sure we're on swathing. So there we go. Now you get to see how this works. Yes, it has swath dropping. So we'll turn her on. And now she's swathing at 28 meters wide. It's such a cheaty mod, but you don't have to worry. Like, watch, when I come around this corner and I go to this shed, you don't have to worry about hitting it. It just goes through it. I asked him to, so it was my fault. But see, now we can mow right up to the edge with absolutely no worries that we're going to hit those trees. And it also mows for Johnny. It mows at 25 miles an hour. So I don't use this very often. I've only used it one other time because it's not real. Also, Ham, I think we found our map for our multiplayer. Well, if it happens, let's just say that. And then we'll come back to mowing here in a minute. But I wanted to show you this, and I wanted to show you that we accomplished it in 1 year, which technically this is only episode 12. We've had one episode per month, and it's been a brilliant series. It's been absolutely amazing. You can see where I left off with the trees. And I was going to show you, since you're here. Let's go. Where do we go here? Oh, right here. Get my mouse out. 1,992 trees made us $200 million on this map. Now, would this happen on regular maps? Absolutely not. Because if you can see, what I want to show you is, look what this is jacked up to on this map. Eggs sell for $2,500 per thousand. Wood chips sell for $222, and I've had them as high as $4,000. So they sell for $4,000 per thousand. So that little machine over there holds, yes, let me throw my quotation marks up. If that series happens, quotation marks, we're thinking about Kraken Farm. It's got it's a European map, but it feels American. And it's got big, huge fields for 2 or 3 people to play on, but the borders are like, I just harvested a 20-acre field, because there's no border, like there's no trees and stuff in your way, so you can just go like a madman. And it's great for if you want to do realism, because with 3 of us, we could start like more of a realistic approach and move up to the big equipment, which is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we've made. So here's the other thing. And you guys know I'm a numbers guy. Okay, so this is my third go around. The first go around on this, I had what was called the Chicken Odyssey. If you guys want to, go check out the series. It is 30 episodes long, 1 episode per game month. We go through and we build our farm up just past the sawmill up there, right there, up in the flat section up there. The goal on that map was to have 100,000 chickens, and we did. We made it. We made 100,000 chickens. And then my second go around was to have 10,000 cows on it, but I never recorded that one, so that one's kind of not in. So in the last year, we have a bunch to celebrate. You can see where I was just painting this on. I was going so fast. I was on the multiplayer server with Big A during his stream, and I stayed about 45 minutes longer than I should have. Yes, go back, tell your mom happy birthday from Fury and Big A, and just enjoy yourself. Just relax and take care of that stomach of yours too, because don't eat too much bread and stuff, because you're in too many sausage rolls, because you can't digest bread very good. So thank you for stopping in. It means the world to me that you were here to see this, because it meant a lot. It really did. So thank you. Enjoy your mom's birthday and give her the best from me. And we'll see you. We'll see you on yours tomorrow sometime, or whatever you stream. Oh, no, you take Sundays off. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great one, brother. Have a real good one, for real. Okay, everybody. So in the last year, I have completed 4 full series. Okay? Isn't it insane? 28 meters. Not even close to being realistic. Not even remotely like in anybody's dream would there ever be a 28 meter wide mower. But it's fun to play around with on series like this. It's absolutely, epic. I have to change that real quick since we're in positive numbers now. And that way, when he comes back and watches this later to fall asleep, he'll know that I changed it. This changed, everybody, when I updated the Colossus. When I updated it, it changed. It went back to green. It was weird because I had it different color. I had it main color was this, and then we went nope, I went this. Where's the Maui pineapple? Let's do it just so he sees it. Design color, I went this for frame color. Design color was red, and that's what I had. And then the rim colors were Challenger, but we're gonna go Maui pineapple, Maui orange. There we go. There, now because he gave me 2 weeks to fix it, so now we have to connect this, and then I can go and fix that real quick, and then it's done. It's nice to have money again, isn't it? Oops. That's what I need. The Titan drapers are real. These are realistic machines, or headers. Absolutely realistic. That's what I went originally, and then the rim colors, I went Challenger, and there we go. There. Now that's changed. Everything's changed on that. But anyway, so getting back to my little thing here, and then we'll go back to selling everything, and we'll go back to mowing a little bit and just kind of mess around for the last little bit that you guys are with me. But if you guys are interested, leave it in the comments to let me know how many of you are interested to come and help me mow the entire map. I'll make sure it's terraformed, all that stuff. But when I load it up for you guys, I'll leave all the mods out of it, and we'll literally just buy like however many people we got. We'll buy 10 or 12 big M450s, and we'll get a whole bunch of loading wagons. Or we'll get a whole bunch of loading wagons, just in-game loading wagons, and then we'll put down an in-game. We'll just sell grass. We'll do whatever we have to do, but we'll make it completely vanilla for everybody to come and join. So I'd like to see that just once. All right. So in the last year, we've completed 3 full series. I'm excited to tell you guys. I know that I've gone off on tangents a little bit, but the first one actually was the clear every tree on Piney Acres. I did that 3 times. There was 88,000 trees on that map, and I did that 3 times. Completed it. Of course, I didn't cut them down with a harvester. I cut them down with this little machine right here, which is technically cheating, but technically still do what I need to do as far as that goes. Then we completed the $1 billion challenge, $1 billion on Yukon Valley. And we ended up making $1,200,000 and something by the time we were done. Because after $1 billion, when it gets all nines up there, it stops counting. We had to actually sell stuff to get to the point where we knew how much we had. And then we completed the Chicken Odyssey on here, which was 100,000 chickens. We completed that. We had ended up making, oh gosh, it was because I wasn't concentrating on trees. I was concentrating more on crops for the chickens. But all in all on this map, we have probably made close to between $700 and $1 billion we've made on this map in all the Let's Plays. So we've made some money. So coming to a theater near you, starting Monday and Tuesday, will be now. We're going to get rid of all these crazy challenges. We're going to get rid of all these crazy nutsy cuckoo stuff that Fury cooks up in his head, which is easy to do because Fury doesn't have much in there. It's like a paint can. If you shake your head long enough, you'll hear the little tink, 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 tink. That's Fury's head. So it doesn't take much to come up with all these crazy challenges. And I do them because I get bored on maps. I do. So I do it so that it keeps me interested. But starting Monday, we're going to go back to the more realistic, slow-down gameplay like we originally wanted. And every once in a while, we'll bring these crazy challenges in. So anybody ever has any questions about how to make money? In fact, Big A did it on Deerlands. I showed him how to do it. And in an 4-hour stream, he made $8 million. Just doing what I showed him to do, which is so making money has always been easy. In this game, and I've showed people hundreds and hundreds of different ways, but we're there, and we're going to go back to more of a realistic, like cow pen size, none of this 10,000 cow stuff, more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, that's it, that's about the extent of it, because in real life, I have 125 head of Holstein, and if you didn't realize how hard that was to keep track of, we have a group of 7 guys that come and work every single day, 7 days a week, milking them twice a day, taking care of them, just growing crops and plowing and stuff with 7 guys, and I can only imagine what 500 cow would be, or sometimes 10,000. We've also, the other series that we completed was the Animal Challenge. I wanted to do one series where I had, and I ended up completing it on the same series, which is cool, 10,000 cows and 10,000 sheep, and we've done it both on Yukon Valley. We had it both. So on that note, let's sell all this crazy crap and go back to having some fun. How's that sound, everybody? How's that sound? All right, so we don't need this anymore because we're not going to need lime. We won't need this anymore because we do that. We are going to keep that medium tracker, but we're going to upgrade it. We don't need the harvester. We don't need the kid van anymore, which is absolutely an unrealistic mod, but yeah. It's kind of cool. We're going to take care of the header. We won't need the plow anymore. We won't need the seeder anymore. We won't need the fertilizer spreader anymore. We'll need that. We'll need that just in case and that. So let's sell this, but now upgrade to a Gigundo tractor. Ginormous. Ginormous, ginormous, ginormous. Let's go large. Let's go all the way over and see what Fury's got in here for large tractors. What do we want? We don't want, I hate these articulated ones. And I know that, oh, did I see Jason in here? What's up, Jason? I saw you in Big A stream too. I haven't seen him in a while in one of my streams. It's great. He must be up late tonight. Must not got nothing to do until morning. As farmers, you don't ever stop. He's also a real life farmer. If you get a chance, check out PA Plowboy's channel. He's got several real life farming videos where he harvests apples. He's mowing grass. He's got all kinds of stuff, and it's wicked cool and it's wicked informative. So go over and check him out. Check out Big A, check out Van Ham Gaming. Over at Van Ham Gaming on their multiplayer server, you can see Dan and Johnny and Amy and MGL and Ham, and who else is on there with you guys? Who did I miss? You can see them on their multiplayer server, which is kind of epic. But check out Big A, check out Ham, all the guys that, and I can't forget about Cowboy. He's got a channel also. He does like truck simulator videos. He does farm sim videos. He does flight simulator videos. Make sure you check out United Bill 40. He's a good friend of the channel. He's been a friend for a long, long time. He's been having problems with his PlayStation lately with it crashing, so I've been trying to help him a little bit, but it gets crazy with mods. It gets, once you start getting a bunch of mods, and not necessarily PlayStation, but his PC as well. So, you know, he's such a good dude. He comes and he always supports. So since our mower is self-sufficient, and we can keep that, we really only need a tractor to pull the loading wagon. But I might as well get a big one, right? All right, so real quick, so we can get off the screen and start doing some work. Let's vote. Let's vote. We got John Deere. We got Case. You guys yell out what you want, and I'll put one in here that's really huge. I know Bill picked out this one last time, the 8RX. I think Jason likes New Holland, or do you hate New Holland? I knew you mentioned it the other day. I can't remember what you said, that whether you liked New Holland or you hated it. I couldn't remember. But let me know, guys, real quick, and then we'll buy it. But we'll go back to selling stuff. I'll see how many people comment on it. But now we get to sell these chickens. We have 5,000 chickens. And we will select that, and we will go and sell. This is going to take a while. Okay. Collect, select, sell. I'm not going to do this on camera. Not the whole thing, because that would take forever. I'll do this off camera and sell it. Yeah, we sold how many? Whatever that is. But we can sell this, all this stuff over here. I should have sold the sorghum out of the trailer and stuff, but we didn't. So we weren't very smart. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Now this should give me some money. Yeah, because I had sorghum in there. John Deere 7R. Okay. Anybody else want to guess? We're going to sell this. We got to keep the home, so we got someplace to at least sleep. And I better keep my pressure washer. Only because Johnny will get on me about it. We're going to sell it now, but we're going to buy... what is it? Is it containers? Or is it tools? We'll put it more towards, like, right here. Just because I'm going to need that. Because they get on me. Here's the rain. Yay. There. Oh, and I can get rid of the fuel because now we're going to do this. We're going to buy just... We got to have one thing here. Because we need... multi-fruit. There we go. We need this to buy our fuel when we run out. There. And let's go with... Let's sell this and get out like a real house in here to where we can look like we know what we're doing here. Since we just... we should put the doormat. We should. We should. Should we go with just the bus again? I kind of like these Platinum Expansion ones. Now, this is for... This comes in this... Is this for this? No, because it doesn't say. British Farm Pack. I want to go just something kind of simple like that. Just so we have something to sell our house in. There. And then I'll chip away. I'll sell all these off camera. We'll do a few more of them here. Because it just takes forever. They don't make a lot of money off these either. I mean, I just wish there was a way to sell these without having to stand there and click 50, 50, 50, 50 each time, or 60 or whatever it is, because they're going to continue to make eggs, which I don't have any way to sell them anymore. Then again, I can always just buy the van back again and sell the chickens. Yeah, we're going to have to do that off camera. So, let's continue to mow. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? Let's, I'm not going to put anything down because if I have you guys come back, and do the vanilla thing with me, I'm not going to put down a fermenting silo because I don't know if no fermenting silo comes in, the game. I got to buy my tractor too. Gotta buy my tractor, my tractor, my tractor. But we did it, everybody. We completed the series. Yay! Pink tractor. Only for Ham. Only for him. Because I normally would never buy a pink tractor. It's insane. 28 meter wide. That's crazy. Yeah, for... Whoops, wrong one. There we go. We'll do that. We'll go American. There. That's 388 horsepower. That's all we need. There. That's where I had my store deliveries. That's pretty epic. So that's, we'll see how far it goes. Rob's come back. Welcome in, Rob. I haven't seen you in forever. But welcome. So how's things going on your channel? What you got going on, my friend? I haven't, I catch up. I try to go every Sunday and catch the truck sim ones, but I fall asleep. I'm not going to lie, I'm old. Welcome back, Rob. He has been a member of my channel forever, and it looks like he just upped for 5 more months. He's crazy. I've been subbed to him forever, too. I got to renew my membership, don't I? Because I think it might have ran out. To be honest with you, Rob, I think my membership for you ran out. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. You don't have to do that. Thank you. Dan, you the man. You always are the man, though. There's Scooter. Welcome in, Scooter. Well, there's Mark Thor, one of my favorite modders, him and Scooter. I got all of, for FS19 and 17, I had all of Scooter's mods. That was nice. Thank you, guys. Even if it's for a month, hey, come and join us. And now if we get a bunch of people in here, now I'll start doing stuff for members only. That's great. Thank you, Dan. And you're always amazing, Dan. You know that. But we are literally on this. I wanted to fill Rob in. The series was, this was called the Van Ham Wham. We're in debt. We were $200 million in debt, in negative numbers. And in one complete year, 12 episodes, I made it out of debt and into plus $3 million. So, whoops. And this is a Taz mod. For those of you who know Taz, this is strictly a mess around. I don't use this at all. Realistically, I don't use this, but going forward, we're gonna doing well, Rob. We got a bunch of rain hit. It's kind of funny because it's raining in game. Got a bunch of rain. We got about 3 inches of rain yesterday, so I spent most of the day shoring up the barn, making sure, because oh my gosh, when that rain, we get a lot, it goes over the lip of the edge of the barn and just flows in there, and between all their fun stuff that they come out their rear ends, that makes a ton of mess. And then I drag it in the house. The wife gets mad at me. Blah, blah, blah. You guys all know the routine. So, I don't think I've ever worn my muck boots in the house, but today I wanted to because she was mad because we got a delivery for Christmas. Of course. Of course, Big A would do that. But so I was in the stream with Big A and Old Cranky today doing multiplayer Saturday. We were on every Saturday night about 6 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Central. The three of us go on. I don't have a mic for that time because the wife is still using the computer, but I go on and I play and I help them out. And we spent the first 20 minutes just chasing each other around with tractors. It was absolutely epic. I laughed so hard. But I got on there, and then I got stacking strawberries, and I got playing around, and I said to Big A, I said, I got to go at 10. 10:15 rolls around, 10:20 rolls around, and he says, I don't know if Fury forgot that it's past 10 o'clock. So I jumped on here at like 10:45, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm running around like a chicken with a head cut off trying to paint all this grass on here and stuff like that. But this mod is an amazing mod. I just don't use it. I tend to use more of Mark Thor's mods. which are what's cool about Mark Thor's mods. I just wanted to give him a cool shout out. It has unrealistic capacities and unrealistic speeds, but you can use it realistically, and that's what I love about his mods, because he gives you the option to, hey, if you don't want 25,000 liter capacity in your baler, use 10. Well, guess what? 10,000 is pretty realistic, so that's what I like about the guy, and he's just, he was nice enough to make me a baler back in the day with my logo on it, and it's just, and Scooter's done stuff like that, too. Scooter's done, I've known Scooter since way back of Facebook days. And it's just crazy to think how amazing, awesome, and fantastic this community is. I've been a member of this community for 4 years. A year as a modder, and then 3 years as a content creator. But we're going to start Monday. We're going to start going back to a little bit more realistic, slow down. I've got to find a map that is a little bit like a small to medium, because I don't want you guys to watch 400 episodes of me harvesting at 3 miles an hour. Did that on Calmsden, and after about 13 hours, you guys were like, nope, I'm not watching that again. But yeah, Rob, we're doing good. We had a bunch of rain. We shored up the cow barn. We got all that fixed, and the local creek or however you say it, in your neck of the woods, did not flood, which was good. We managed to keep it out of the back 40-acre field. We've also been fencing in we just purchased a new 80-acre meadow that is about, well, realistically, it's more like 70, but on the real estate thing, it says 80. We bought it from the neighbor, and we've been fencing it in. And now we have two 60-acre meadows and a 40-acre meadow and now an 80-acre meadow, and it's great. It's going to be great, but I spent the last week doing that. This mower's absolutely crazy. Now, Mark, tomorrow when Mark Thor, Big A's added your harvester, so if you guys want to get a chance to see Mark Thor's baler and his multi-fruit harvester, come check out the server next Saturday, because we will have it all set up. Big A added it literally as we got off, so, and I've already got it downloaded, so I don't have to worry about it, because I use a lot of Mark's balers and a lot of Mark's mods. I do. I really, really do. And I don't like the Colossus as much because it goes super fast. But, hey, why not a series like this? Why not have some fun, right? But this map is so good and so awesome. Think about it, everybody. I've been back 3 times on it. It's so great. It's so awesome. I was picking on Bruce the other day because Bruce was streaming. Bruce is gaming, and he's harvesting at 30-something miles an hour, and I was picking on him. I was like, ha, why you go? That's real realistic and stuff, and here I am mowing at 26, so who are we? That's why I giggle, But, yeah, I've had a blast making this series, and I'm really excited to get the channel back to where it belongs and get everybody situated. But, yeah, there's a bunch of people in here that are nice. I was going to ask Scooter's Workbench. How's Raz doing? I noticed he hasn't put out a video. I saw his community page. He said he had some stuff going on in his family. You don't have to tell me or anything what's going on, but just make sure he's okay for me, because he's one of my mentors in this. He's the one that kind of got me into it as far as working with me with different pieces of equipment. He's actually the one that picked out my microphone for me, which is kind of cool, which I recently upgraded. Thank you. But yeah, getting back to that story about my wife. So I'm sitting here. I'm literally on a stream live with somebody, and it's not like you can just kind of get up, right? It's not like respectfully, you don't want to kind of get up. So I told the guys that I had to go to the bathroom, but realistically what happened was there was packages delivered. Well, the guy wouldn't get out of the van because he kept hearing the cows moo, and he was scared to death of the cows. Now, at first you laugh and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, how are you afraid of the cows? But then if you think about it, if you're a city guy or a city kid and never seen a cow in your life in real life, you're not going to know what those noises are and stuff. And you're coming in the middle of nowhere. Like my house is like literally 5 miles from a blacktop road. I have about a 5 mile stretch where it's dirt. But thank you, Dan. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do something, I think, next week. So, Dan, make sure you come back next week because I'm gonna do something next week, I think. Because I usually I'm very firm about only having one moderator, but Dan's made his presence known plenty of times in my stream, and so has Bill. So I think I might make those guys moderators next week, because you guys are doing what you're doing, and you're keeping the faith and you're keeping everything going. And I see you in multiple streams, and I hear you guys having a blast. And poor MGL, he's just like me. He's an older dude, so you youngins keep him going. Welcome in. Welcome in. There's a lot of people that are coming in tonight, which I am super... Oh, my gosh. Okay. Does that literally say Old Greg? That is epic. Because there was a long time where I was like when that video went viral. Old Greg. I quoted it constantly. Yeah, so he wouldn't even get out of his van. So I had to go out and unload the packages myself out of this guy's van that he gets paid to deliver. Now, granted, like I said, I live in the middle of nowhere, but oh my gosh. Like, okay, they're cows. They're cows. But if you've never heard them before, I get it. Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? Look. This is so crazy. This I never would have been cut dead using something this before, but, for a special stream like this that we've made our goals and we've been excited and we've been awesome and we've done what we needed to do, and it's nice, a nice feeling. Didn't I just lower that? Oh my gosh. Holy delayed Batman. Isn't it nice to leave a series after you've completed it? After you've done everything that you wanted to do, and now we can kind of keep it in the wings. And just kind of bring it back every once in a while when we accomplish something like maybe a couple thousand trees or maybe get one side of the map done. I'll bring back a video on it. And then I want to open it up to you guys to come and help me mow the whole field, the whole map. I don't know what that side of it looks like over there, like up, like past field 2 on that side, like basically behind us. I've never even been up there. I mean, I've flown up there, but I've never been on there on foot. I always just go this way. No, you go this way. No, you go this way. You go this way, and you go this way. But thank you guys for the gifted subs. It means the world to content creators when people do stuff like that, and it humbles you, because when you're starting out and you're just grinding, congratulations to Big A, too, also for hitting a year. Oh, my gosh, a year on YouTube. That's crazy how fast it goes. But you're grinding and your head's down, and Rob can confirm this, and all the people who are content creators on here can confirm this. Your head's down, and you're just putting out videos. You just want to put out videos. And you just, you're focused so much on that monetization. You just got to get 1,000. And then it comes and it goes, and you realize that YouTube, when you get to that level of being monetized and all that stuff, it's more than just money. Because I don't make a lot of money from YouTube. Let's face it. We're approaching the 1,300 mark, which is great. And it's just, it's been I didn't get into this to make money anyway, so I'm in a win-win situation anyways. Yeah, just mowing some grass, just playing around. This is our last episode, last live stream. We've had 12 amazing episodes on this. I wanted to go as long as it took to get the goal. I even painted over the road. Fury's a bad boy, Because at first I was like, I'm going to plow in, and I'm going to make grass. I'm going to make an actual grass field. And I thought, why? When we're not even going to be on this that long. So I was just like, going crazy. But your head's down, and you're constantly not looking up, and all of a sudden you look up, and you've got almost 1,300 wonderful, amazing, fantastic people that support you and show up stream after stream and recording after recording, and it's just amazing. You know, I can't think, without you guys, I'm nothing, but I'm just happy to make videos for you guys. That's all I really enjoy doing. You know, at my age, third generation farmer, I basically work from sun up to sundown for the most part, and I still manage to find a couple hours in the morning to do what I need to do, and then a couple hours in the afternoon. So when Big A streams, I usually take my lunch, and I come and I watch his stream while I'm, you know, on my lunch, eat my combos. They tell you guys I bought stock in the combo company. Constantly eating those stupid little bags of combos, and now what happens is they send me them, which is kind of cool. So, you know, you're nonchalantly talking. You're like, hey, what about a sponsor? And they laugh at you, and they think, you better get 1 million subs before that happens. But it didn't hurt to ask, you know? Didn't hurt to ask. But congratulations on the new merch coming from Big A, too. Oh, my gosh. He's talking to somebody local in his little town that's going to help make T-shirts and hats and things for him. And they're going to get a little cut on the side, which is great. That's what we do. Congratulations to him. My merch fell through. I was so disappointed and so upset, but I'll get another one. But now that I got all these members coming, now I've got to get some members-only videos coming out. Yeah, we got to get some cool stuff going for you guys now. But thank you, Rob. Thank you, Big A. Thank you guys for gifting those. Dan, you know, thank you guys for gifting them, because without my normals and without my regulars, I ain't nothing. And I'm not anybody special in this little baby community, you know. Keep selling these every time I walk by. Can I go 60 now? Yeah, I want to go back up to 60. I don't want to sell like 20. Come on, Fury. There we go. I'll just sell one more, and we'll just keep, every time I come by this, I'll sell like 200 more. I want those chickens going. I want this barn going. I don't want no more eggs. But, you know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm so blessed every single day. I'm so happy that things go on the way they go, and I'm just so happy. You know, sometimes we all want a gazillion views on our videos, but I understand it's Christmas time. People are watching when they can, and that's what makes it happy. That's what makes it great. And what I love about this community more than anything is, because I was a member of the Call of Duty community forever in the day. Was I any good at the game? Heck no. But that, and those of you who play understand, that's toxic. That environment is toxic. When you have a little 9-year-old yelling in your ear, give me a gun, give me a gun. You're like, get your own gun. You know? It's pretty funny. But the nice thing I like about this community is there's a gazillion ways to play this game, to play Farm Sim. Some people want to fast farm, some people want to play realistic, and there's places for everybody. There's people that play the game in the middle of the road. Sometimes they fast farm, sometimes they don't. Like Johnny from Van Ham's gang over there, he loves to harvest at 25, 30 miles an hour. It hurts my head to do it. So, does that make him wrong? No. That actually makes it kind of cool, because it makes different ways. And that's what I love about this community. And I love, you know, that's why I always end my videos with that I love you guys, because without you guys, I'm just an old man sitting in front of my computer playing Farm Sim. And the obsession is real, just so you know. My kids about a few years ago started this whole thing of, you know, because not only am I a farmer, but then I'm playing a game about farming, and I'm always at the farm shows and the 4-H and all the stuff where they sell the animals, and the my granddaughters are the members of the 4-H, so when they're selling cookies and they're selling all that stuff, it is Batman wings, yeah. And then, but I'm always at, like, every probably 6 to 8 months in our town, we have a local farm show, and I'm always down there. So a few years ago, my sons, you know, they came up with this saying called "the obsession is real," and every time I'm recording, I get done recording, they'll come over to do their laundry or they'll do whatever, and they'll say, "Up, the obsession is real." Not only does he farm all day long, but now he's playing a game of farming, and it's great. But I asked Santa Claus for some new expansion packs for my Euro Truck Simulator. I'd like to get back into that. And I know Santa Claus. I know him personally. Usually sleeping in the same room at me at night, and that's kind of creepy if you think about it. But, and anybody, when you've been married as long as I have, we literally have, we've been married 43 years. So, you know, when you've been married as long as I have, everybody understands that my wife is the boss, period. You know, you just do, like, little things like, she just texted me about 10 minutes ago, says, when you come on into bed, make sure you fill the water up. I'm like, at first I'm like, fill the water up on what? Well, I forgot she likes to keep water on the end table next to the bed. I get it. I can't do it. It makes me pee. But that's not my decision. It's hers. But so when I go in at like 3 o'clock in the morning and stumble in the dark room, I'll be grabbing her water. But in the beginning, you fight like crazy. You fight over, you know, stupid stuff you can't control. And I told my buddy, I said, I'm a little older than 43. That's pretty funny. I got a 6 in front of my number, Dan. What's that tell you? I just had a birthday, so I know that. But thank you. Oh, longer than you've been around. Oh, I read that completely wrong. I apologize. But yeah, I've got a 6 in front of my number. I'm an old man. But I still get up and I still do things every day, and that's what they say anyways. At least I pretend to do it. I'm not just a farmer. I play one on TV. It's awesome. That's great. I can't believe it. I'm sitting staring at the chat on my second monitor, and I'm reading married longer than I've been around. And then I think, wait, no, longer than you've been around. Got it. You're such a dummy. I'm sorry, Dan. But also, oh my gosh, if you guys want a seriously good content creator, go check out Van Ham Gaming for real. I fell in love with the guy about, how long have I been over there, Dan? About 2 to 3 months now, I think. Oh my God, he has Dad Joke Friday. He has, and he plays a variety of games. Like yesterday, I was watching him play House Flipper 2, laughing hysterically, like to the point where I had to get up and go to the bathroom because I was like laughing non-stop. My stomach hurt. I was laughing so hard. And then you've got to come record a semi-serious video of Farm Sim, and you're still, like, your stomach hurts from laughing hysterically. And I don't know if Ham's ever been in acting or not, but he should be, because the way he looks at the camera, the way he just takes care of himself. He's from Australia, and he's just amazing. I fell in love with the guy, and I've been watching faithfully every time. I like went and friended him on Twitch, which he's not on Twitch anymore. It's been a couple of years, but I like started celebrity stalking him. It was terrible. It was borderline like weird and creepy. But his channel has given me nothing but love. Big A's channel's given me nothing but love. All of you guys. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, you know? So that's the way I look at it. But, yeah, that's, I just, House Flipper 2. And then, I don't know who said it. Was it you, Dan, that said the one where he was watching, I was watching him do this one with robots. Okay, this was a couple days, about a week ago now. And I thought it was Dan that said, why is it that Quinn always... Oh, no, it was Amy. It was Amy walked around and said, why is it always that Quinn has no shirt on? And then, of course, me watching the videos, I start obsessing about watching this guy walk around with no shirt on. And it's a robot in the game. And somebody was like, Mighty Quinn, the something with always taking his shirt off. And that's what I'm talking about. I stumbled across him when I was looking for... Yeah, and that's the other thing. I literally, and that's the thing, Dan. Perfect. That's perfect. I hope that all of these people that I have now are coming in and hopefully watching, they get the subs, so now they can be part of my channel, and now they can get a chance to see me and all that stuff. So that means the world. But yeah, I subbed to him on my own. I didn't get a gifted sub, but I was just, and then I actually bought Well, thank you, James. Welcome into the Fury Machine Gaming channel. A little bit of synopsis. I am a third-generation real-life farmer. We have 125 head of Holstein cows. We have about little under 2,000 acres. So it's a small to medium-sized farm. So it is what it is. But on this channel, you know, we don't curse, we don't swear, we don't talk politics. Everything that's going on in the world, everything in the world now, you don't want to come and watch somebody curse and swear and talk about politics. We all have our own opinions on what's going on. We really do. But I always tell people, check them at the door and just come and we can talk about gaming. Let me clear my throat and your ear holes. We can talk about gaming. We can talk about farm sim. We can talk about any joke is up in the air as long as it is not going to hurt somebody's feelings, because we all want to be welcome here. I don't care what race, creed, color, religion you are. Everybody is welcome here, and everybody wants to feel welcome, and nobody is going to ever be ostracized. That's why I don't talk about that stuff. I talk more about myself in the sense of like my stories that go on with me. And pretty much what you hear on camera is what you see. You know, what you hear is what you get. That's me in real life. You're getting me. Maybe a little bit more fired up version. But welcome in, James. Welcome in all the new people. Thank you guys to all of my OGs for gifting them and giving them the opportunity to see my channel. And it's great. You know, we try to just spread as much wholesome fun. And the reason I did that, guys, let me tell you why I did that. Because about 6 months ago, and I'm from Iowa, big fields in Iowa, for real. Yeah, it's crazy with this technology and stuff. Everything's automated. But anyways, guys, let me fill you in this little story. So the reason I decided not to curse and swear is I used to. Like, I didn't go crazy, but I would slip up with the S word, or every once in a while the F word. Every once in a while. You know, it was never crazy. All of a sudden, out of the blue, it was more than 6 months. It was well over... I had my channel for about 6 months. So it was about 2.5 years ago. I had this lady out of the blue DM me on Steam, no less. And it was crazy that she got my name and everything like that. She must have heard me give it out or whatever. She messaged me that her little 5-year-old boy was going around and copying me, you know, the whole fantastic stuff and everything, which is great. Absolutely awesome. But then he started copying my swear words. And he started saying things like, you know, well, F this and F that. And I was like, oh. So you never know who's watching. You know, it could be a 5-year-old that's watching your channel that your mom lets you watch. And I have grandkids, and I would be livid if they came home and started copying a certain content creator and come find out, you know. So what I'm happy for is I'm excited because most people nowadays, most content creators that have any kind of moral ground, they'll put 18 plus on their stream or their recording. So that would give somebody like myself to not let my grandkids watch that because it's 18 plus. Obviously, there's going to be a few curse words. There may be a few obligatory, you know, sex jokes or whatever you need to say. So I don't let them watch that, you know. So that from another content creator standpoint, that right there, when you guys put like 18 or over, like Rob, okay, when he goes on his live streams, he puts 18 or over. So if you show up there and you're 5 years old, you got to deal with it, unfortunately, because he puts it right out there and says, listen, this is the way we are. This is what we're going to do. His recordings are PG. Now, what happened is the first time I subbed to Rob, Rabid Rob, he's somewhere in here. You got to just say his name 3 times. He's like Beetlejuice. He'll come back. The first time I watched him, everybody's like, oh my gosh, don't let your granddaughter watch this. Oh my gosh, don't let her do it. And they were warning me, and I'm thinking, I watched one of his recordings, and I thought, what are they talking about? This guy's cool. I like this guy, you know, and he's really cool. But then I watched his live stream with his roommates, and I was like, now I get it. Did I watch it? I go on and watch it all the time. I think he's hilarious, but I don't let my grandkids watch him. I'm sorry, but he knows that. He knows Kimmy can't watch it. But I've told him that too. So all of you guys out there, be yourselves. Do what you got to do to make yourselves happy, and just have a blast doing what you got to do, but make sure you warn your viewers. If it is 18 or older, if it's 21 or older, if it's really graphic, just let people know. That way that, you know, you don't have what happened to Fury where you get caught with that. Because I've been caught with it, you know. All right. This is going to hold 1 million liters, so this is another one of those non-realistic. Why am I... Yeah, after mowing, doesn't 12 miles an hour seem creepy? Like, we're going creeping. Just a creeping. And I go on super late on my end. You know, I generally speaking, I record late. I stream late because this whole... Ever since COVID hit, my... Oh, my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell everybody that in a minute. When the C word hit, we all know what we're talking about there. The amount of people that influxed into Farm Sim, because once you become monetized, you can contact YouTube. They contact you, but they just email you. It's not really, you don't speak to anybody per se. You know what I mean? You don't come out there and say, hey, I talked to a specific John over on YouTube, because that doesn't happen like that. But they email you. And in one of the emails, I asked them specifically, I'm like, what is up with the influx of people? And they told me January of the year that the big C hit, 500,000 new farm sim channels started because everybody was home. Everybody. But what it did is it made it so watered down that us OGs that have been in the game a while, we couldn't get any views. It went from, I was averaging before the C hit, and the reason I say that, guys, is they demonetize you when you start talking about stuff like that. So I don't say the word because I can't afford to be demonetized. But it was so much and so going and so great. Like, I'm really happy that people were starting a channel, because YouTube is a great place to be when you're in the right community. Not gonna lie. But 500,000 new channels. So I went from like 200, 300, 400 views per video to 50. And if you've noticed my views, if you get a chance to, any content creator, it's open business. You can go right on their video and it shows you how many views they got, how many likes they got, all this stuff. I went and I'm back to averaging about 50 again. So that means it's coming into winter, and there's another influx of people creating channels. I'm absolutely excited for that. But what they don't understand is the grind that it takes. You can't just come on and get 1,000 subs overnight. Nobody in Farm Sim goes viral. It just doesn't work, you know. So, anyways, yeah, scaring Hank. Now, Hank is Ham, Van Ham Gaming's dog. He's got a big, huge dog. And apparently, Ham uses my videos to fall asleep, which is hysterical in itself. To think, you know, every time he says it, I'm like, that's funny, dude. That's hilarious. But at least he's honest. And every time he puts me on the 60-inch screen, so he always says, for any of you that are little out here, cover your ears. So just want to give that disclaimer first. Ham always says to me, I've got 60 inches of fury. Sorry. Because he puts me on his big 60-inch TV to watch. And then every time I back up with a vehicle, I don't know if it does it. No, this one doesn't beep. It makes it, he's got it turned up so loud that it's beep, beep, beep. And his dog, Hank, goes absolutely nuts. Runs outside, runs to the door, hides himself. And Ham's like, what's going on with you? And every time I would back up and the tractor would beep, this poor dog got scared to death. And, oh, man. Being a dog lover, I said, well, as you notice, I've turned it down because I don't want to scare Hank. I don't want to scare dogs. That's not what I put this channel out for. I put it out to have fun. I didn't put it out to scare dogs. But I highly recommend this map. I highly recommend this map if you're interested in severe logging. It's got over 70,000 trees on it. It's pretty flat to make farms. As you can see, I have not terraformed this at all. And this is pretty flat for farmland. Down at where I had my farm, my little baby farm, it does crank up quite a bit. But then it starts to raise up. Now, over there, it's also flat. Okay? So that's where I built my farm before, right behind the farm. or behind the sawmill. Sorry, I'll stop spinning around so you guys can stop losing your lunch. But yeah, that's just pretty much it. That's me in a nutshell, and we try to stay as family friendly as we can, understanding that we don't know who's watching. The other good advice that I got when I first started was, when you start a series, if for those of you who are new, at this, I still can't get over old Greg was that's absolutely amazing. Old Greg drinking liquor from a shoe. I'm sorry, but that brings back the, early 2000s, which is now 20-something years ago. Old Greg. 69. So that must, if he's that old, he's getting close to my age. That would put him at about 54, I think, if that's his age. Which is kind of cool. Let's see. What was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, yeah, the advice. Sorry. I told you, paint can, ting, 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 ting. People pick on me all the time. I can't spell to save my life. I put out video. I comment on people's streams and stuff, and it looks like a third grader wrote it. I swear, sometimes. But people have learned, and they always say, I've learned to talk Fury because they can read through what I'm trying to say, and they usually get it. So they learn to speak Fury because I don't spell very good. I don't talk very good. I hate my voice. When I go back to watch my videos, I'm like, ugh. But you guys have always said kind things, and so I keep doing it. But I hate it. I hate my voice. I hate the way it sounds. But, thank you guys for watching. But the advice that was given to me was, as a content creator, never finish a series and just quit it. Have I done it? Yes. Yes. Multiple times. You can just get to the point where you're not getting the views. You just don't feel the map. Something happens. A new map drops that you want to look at. Something happens. I've done it. But try not to. Try to do what Fury says and not what I do, because it is absolutely one of the worst things you can do to finish a series without completing your goals, because people will lose interest if you're jumping around. And the reason I say that is I'm giving experience, like I'm giving you advice from experience. I've jumped maps, I've jumped around, I've started series, and 2 episodes later I'm like, nah. And you think, well, it's easier to quit it, or something happens on the map, you have an issue with it. So that's going to be my New Year's resolution for next year, for my 5th year on YouTube. Well, starting on YouTube, is I want to be more consistent. I want to be more consistent with what my channel is. My channel is, and always will be, a more of a realistic channel, with every once in a while these crazy challenges sprinkled in. That's what I want. That way I don't want to be 100% realistic channel, because these are fun. When you can use big equipment like this, and every once in a while, and get on here and hold 1 million liters of something, or make 1 million liters of silage. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Every once in a while. And I love to teach, and I know that many of you that are watching this get frustrated when I stop and I say, well, this tractor works like this. But I try to keep in mind that there may be that one person that's watching that may want to know how a combine works, or may want to know how a cultivator works. So when it happens, you guys that are OGs, that know how farming works and know how farm sim works, just gonna bear with it. I'm doing it for the people that don't know. And this new series that seems like it's materializing. I didn't want to give too much away, and it was all brought together because the 3 people that are going to be in this collaboration are going to be Van Ham Gaming, Big A, and myself. And it was brought together because many of the same people are in all 3 streams anyways, and they want to see us all together. They want to hear us all together, and they want to talk to us. And I think that's exciting, but what I've told the guys on Messenger, I kind of want it to be a little bit more of a realistic series where we actually teach a little bit of farming. and go from there. You know, we're still hashing out all the details, so it's not anything official yet, but I do know it's going to be, if it does start, it's going to be starting soon because Ham goes on holiday soon. He's going on vacation soon. And I know he's going to want to do it during vacation. Plus, he said they got another game with BC that he wants to play, that because BC's coming up on his holiday. He's going to school. BC is one of Ham's guys. And he's finishing up his, I think it's PhD, I think, isn't it, Dan? I think he's going to become a PhD, which is great. He's going to be a doctor, which is crazy amount of work. You know, think about how many years you got to go to school to get that. So he did want to bring up, I think it was Van Heim or whatever the game is there, where it's the role-playing game. I think he wants to play that with BC and Amy and those guys. Then he's got his multiplayer server. So we're all working around each other's schedule. Oh, back of my leg fell asleep there for a second. I love my chair, but sitting in a leather chair with shorts on it tends to make your leg, like, I get wrinkles on my legs because of it. All right. I think we'll put down a fermenter, but then I'll take it back out later if you guys come. It'd be nice. I'm only doing this to pass time and kind of just kill a little bit of time. I don't even know how long I've been streaming now. What time is it? I'm not even paying attention. 12:30. I got on here about 11:30. I know Big A's going to head to bed soon. He usually streams early morning on Sunday. But Big A streams because he works like 4/10s is what he works. So then he's home for 3 days. Peter Colbert, BC. Oh, he did. Oh, congratulations. Doctor of Education. That's crazy. Think about, like, okay, so if you're like, you know, because like I have a double master's in agriculture, okay? But to go to the next level, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy to think about the amount of school he's gone. But tell him from Fury, 12:37. What time? I think I started at like 11:30, right? We'll kind of keep it short because literally all we're doing today is mowing. Maybe I'll pull out the brucks. You guys want me to do that for a while? Give this a break. Let's shut this down. Let's go to. Don't I have a? Oh, I gotta take it off of here and go get my brucks. Let's cut up some trees while we're here. Let's cut up our tree. Some trees like right there. Let's just give you guys an idea how this Brux works. Now, this Brux is not a. It is a public mod, but it's something that you have to have the link sent to you by the modder. It's on a it's not Simply Safe because that's Grizzly Bear Sims. It's something I can't remember now. But you have to have a link given to you by the mod author, which is kind of cool. This has been in FS17, 19, and now 22. Wherever I put it, where the heck? Oh, it's over there. I can see it. I'll bet you, Big A, the biggest thing you're noticing with your new computer is the distance, aren't you? I told him. He went out and he bought pretty much the same PC that I have, which is super powerful. He's got a 4090 processor. He's got 16 gigs of RAM. He's got it all now. The only difference is that he has an i5 and I have an i9. But you know what? i5 is plenty for this game. Plenty. You know? So he's been loving his new PC, so check out his videos. You'll see a bunch of farming on it. But yeah, I'm loving it. Loving this. This is great. I don't have to plow anymore. I don't have to seat on this. We got enough of that coming on the new series. Yeah, Simply Safe is owned by Grizzly Bear Sims, who is a absolute 100% mentor to my channel. Him and Atomic 67 and Raznik were the reasons that I got into making videos. For real. They walked me through a lot of things. They helped me buy equipment. They helped me and that's why I try to give back. You know, like when guys like Big A and stuff, they ask me about computers and they ask me things like that. And I can tell them I'm not a computer genius by any means, but I am a person that knows what I got. So I can literally Let's see how many we got here. Yeah, it dropped all the way down to 2,100. That's crazy. Let's go down here and see. Where is it? 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 That's not it. There we go. 1992. Lower this. Yeah, Simply Safe mods. And then, by the way, Simply Safe is no longer in service. Grizzly Bear took it down. So anyways, this comes with a thing. But if you notice, look at what it says. Okay, the stump cutter is underneath it. So you cut the tree down with it lowered, and then to cut the stump down, you raise it, and then it gets rid of the stump. Okay? Now you can do that, but what I do is I go into my additional game settings. I go down to this little icon right. Is it that one or it's this one? And right here, remove stumps, and it just takes all the stumps out. So what I can do really quick, as you guys can see, I lower it, and then I just do this. Lets it cut the tree, and I go right to the next one. Then I go into the additional game settings. Now you guys will see how quick and how fast I can get 3 million liters. You know, these little baby ones don't give you a lot, but I like them for aesthetic purposes. They kind of add to the nice map, but this is all you do. This is all you do with this machine, and it keeps track. Now, the Trex 600, many of you have seen that, will cut the tree down and the stump, but it will not keep track of how many trees you've cut down. This thing does. Now, this mod has Fs22 textures on it. So, unless you're one of those guys that freaks out about that sort of thing, I would suggest not using this mod. It's put out by Big Daddy. This is the Big Daddy Brooks all-in-one. And there may be knockoffs. It may be on one of those wonky sites now because every mod seems to be stolen anymore. At least that's what I'm coming up with. That's why I stopped putting my mods out to the public. You know, I have 2 maps right now that I've officially made for Farm Sim. But right now, I want to send them out to two people, but I know one of them I can trust. The other one I'm starting to. He's a good guy. I just want to make sure that he doesn't, because I've had 4 that I know of stolen. I've had 2 mods on Fs19 that were on the Mod Hub, and 1 on Fs17. 1 on Fs19 was the pallet shelf, and all it was a shelf, and it could be placed inside a building, and you can put pallets on it. That's all it was. And the other one was my cow pen that took silage, and that made it both. They both made it. So that's kind of cool. They were both collaborations with Wayne from WMR Modding, so that was pretty cool. He's from England, and trying to get your time frames together on that one, guys. Imagine that. He was like 8 or 10 hours ahead of me, and then so I found myself like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning was his early afternoon, so it was like trying to get there. But it worked, and it was awesome. He's a super dude. He's a super dude. Super dude. I haven't heard or seen anything from him. I don't think he does Farm Sim anymore. I don't think so, because I think he was transitioning to Truck Sim, which is great. And that's why I have predominantly switched off of... I also have a mod on the American Truck Simulator Workshop. It is a car. And it's designed to use when you hit max level. You can't use it until you hit max level, because I made a car and I thought, all right, you know, if people want to, like, after you've done everything in the game and you're max level and you're just kind of messing around and you want something different, like take passengers or take a load or two with a car or a truck or an SUV, it's kind of neat, you know. So but I made it so that it wouldn't become unlocked until level 150. So I don't know if Truck Sim's going to upgrade their max level, but last I checked it was 150. So, but I've started playing Euro Truck Simulator more because I think it's more of a complete series than Truck Sim, than American Truck Simulator, because was the OG. It was the original one that came out. But what a whirlwind stream this has been. What a great, amazing, fantastic, great stream. You guys make it what it is, and just, so how many have we cut so far? 37 trees. But see, have you heard from Grizzly? I don't know. I don't, without giving out any personal information, I have heard from him. And I want to make sure that he gets his space. I want to make sure that he gets his space away from everything. He had some issues personally. I'm not going to get into too much about what it is, because we all have our own personal lives, and the persona that I put on that's called Fury Machine Gaming is not who I am. People do realize that my real name is Jim, and they understand that, and I've given it out before, so that's fine. But the persona that I put on for Fury Machine Gaming is not how I talk to my wife. I don't act this way, and I just farm. That's pretty much it. So Grizzly Bear Sims, and his real name is Jerry, he ran into some personal issues with a family member that became ill and sick. And without further, and we all lost Atomic 67, which hit him very hard. Atomic 67 was, for many of you that knew, was only in his early 50s, and he passed away. We lost a great content creator, fantastic, and he was doing collaborations with his wife, and he was doing all that stuff, and we lost him far too early. I don't care what anybody says, 50 is too early. Even though life happens and things happen, but it hit Grizzly hard. So I have heard from him, but I'm not going to go too in depth about, what it is, because that's his business. If he wants to tell the world, he can. That's the way I always put it. You don't always have to have your heart on your sleeve like Fury does. I started talking about that. I started talking in third person the last, 3 or 4 months, and my wife hates it. I'm like, well, what do you think of this Fury video? And she's like, who the heck is Fury? Because she doesn't, generally speaking, she doesn't watch my videos. But what's funny is she will watch Big A. It's crazy. She'll peek in every once in a while, and I'm like, what are you watching a farm sim video? Who is that? And I see over in the little corner, it's Big A's little head. I'm so glad his surgery went well. He had cataract surgery, and it went fantastic. The pictures that he sent me, I'm like, there's no way you're streaming. And literally the next day, he's got his glasses back on, and he can see, and everything's 20/20. And I'm like, man, must be nice to be young, to just heal up quick like that. It's crazy. But he's such a trustworthy, good dude. He'll give you the shirt off his back. And that's usually the people that end up gravitating to me. I don't know why. All right. And then we just get rid of the stumps and go like that. I can't wait to bring back trivia. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I haven't done the trivia theme music in a while. It's been a while. It's been ahead. True. Nah, your head's in proportion. You look good. I told you that, though. I told you looked good. I was really impressed of how quickly you healed. I was really, really, really impressed. And, people can read anything they want into it. I don't care. I thought you looked good. I jumped on the Big A train when I think he had 3 subs. He was so new, and he was so nervous, and he was so worried, and he knocked it out of the park. And ever since then, it's been downhill. Yep. Remember the Jeopardy song? Yep. I haven't sang that in forever. You remember, Bill? You remember Cowboy? You've been an OG for a long time. I started that back on Calmsden. Remember that? You remember? There's Triple D. That's true. There's another one, another content creator. They're all coming out of the woodwork. Triple D Honey plays on PlayStation, and he puts out videos. He's a little under the weather, so we always send him healing prayers. Triple D's had some issues with his heart and some issues with his blood, but he's getting that all fixed. And if you feel comfortable with sharing Triple D, let the people know when you go for surgery, because I know it's coming up. But only if you want to, because you know how I roll. Only if you want to give out any kind of information about yourself. But we send him healing prayers all the time. I just was in his stream. When was it? He was streaming Mason County, and he was digging rocks. It was great. But he's one of the originals. Literally, I think I might have only had maybe 20 at the time. Subscribers. I don't call you guys subscribers anyways. I call you family members. But he knows how it worked. I was involved with a lot of the wrong part of the community of Farm Sim, and there is a lot of people out there. There's a lot of great people. Great people. And what happens is a lot of great people get mixed up with the bad people, and then they become mixed. They're putting out great content. They're putting out great videos, but they've got these awful people in their streams and stuff. So, but Triple got me into a lot of those streams, and he was putting my name out, and he was putting all that stuff. That was back when my brother and I were doing videos, and it was great. And it got us a lot of exposure, got us a lot of things that people were watching. But that part of the community, I had to get out of. I had to, because it started to make my head hurt when I started worrying about what people were thinking about me and what they were putting out about me. But you're 100% right. My wife she used to be a 5-star chef in a very, very high level restaurant. And she makes some of the most amazing Italian food, because we're Italian. So she makes just great food and cookies and all that crap all the time. But now she got out of the restaurant business, and now she works for an insurance company that she's really high up in, and I think it's State Farm. I don't know the exact company that she works for. Oh, yeah, I did. You did say that. Yes, you did. But I try not to give people's personal stuff out. I just know that he's been rough. So I want him to be able to keep streaming, and go check him out. He plays more, I'd say, on the realistic side, like Fury used to do. And I think if I remember right, he plays 1x speed 3-day months, if I'm not mistaken. That's what he usually plays on every Let's Play. Right now he's doing a series on Mason County, and he was explaining to me that in the beginning on Mason County they pay you to take the rocks away, which is kind of neat, actually. 100%. And that's why I did what I did. And most of those guys, Triple, have gone by the wayside. There's a few of them still hanging around. And every once in a while, I try to go back and watch some of the people that I really, really, really was close to. And you know who they are. I try to watch them both. And the same people show up in there, and I get frustrated because let me fill you in a little bit, Triple, because I don't think you really knew what happened. What happened was there was a couple of content creators, and I'm not going to give their names out because I still think they're super people. They got caught up in some things that they shouldn't have. It's a husband-wife team. Many of you know who they are anyways, who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to give but they're fantastic people. But they got caught up into this, and so they were one of the only ones that I would let my granddaughter Kimmy watch without me being there, because I could trust them. They were absolutely family fun, and they would do this, and she would come in and ask them a bunch of questions and things like that. Well, without trying to go crazy on it and throwing anybody to the bus, but I did message them, and I did explain what's going on. So they've all heard this anyways. She came, we were sitting at the dinner table, and she asked me, she says, what word does this mean? What does this mean? What does all this mean? There's a bunch of curse words. And I thought, where did you get that from? And she said, well, I was watching this person's stream, and they just started going off, and they started using a bunch of curse words, and I don't know what they mean, so please tell me what they mean. You can imagine my aghast. You can imagine what happened when I thought to myself, really? So I went back and I watched the stream, and, when you've got one of them saying, we don't care what people think, and we're going to be us, and we're going to do what we want, I thought, okay, at that very moment, my granddaughter's not allowed to watch you anymore. And I messaged that person and I said, this is why I'm leaving. So they're very aware. They're very aware. And I just never went back because I can't. Kimmy's 13 years old, but she's learning disabled. She's got severe autism. And she doesn't know what things mean. And when she's sitting at my dinner table and coming over to see me and she's asking me what these curse words mean, I'm like, no, not going to happen anymore. So that's what that was all about. And I miss them? Yeah, I miss lots and lots of people that were in there, but I don't miss those certain few that are in there that are using them for what they need to get. And that's all I'm going to say on that one. But at least you know. Because I don't think you ever knew what happened. I don't think you ever got the gist of what happened. And in my famous words, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. And that's it. And we all went our separate ways. And that was it. You know, it's the same thing that happened with my brother. It wasn't anything anger, pissed, sorry, I almost said the wrong word there. Angry or frustrated or mad. We just decided that the channel was going and I was putting the channel in the wrong direction and he was not in favor of it. And that's all it was. I will never badmouth him. He's been too instrumental to my channel. He's been too instrumental to me. I still love him very much and he knows that. But we just don't do videos anymore, And that's it. So... And that's why I always take the time to not bring people's names out, because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's my position to judge people, and I let people run their channels the way they want around them, and that's it. That's it. But I am glad that the community's coming around, and also, Triple, they know where I'm at. They can reach out to me. I'm glad that you knew. I don't know what happened. On their end, I just turned and ran and didn't look back. That's exactly what happened. So, but there's a lot of people that are very instrumental in getting me where I'm at, and they were a couple of them. They got my name out there. People started checking me out, and once Chad started coming, he's one of the only ones that I put his name out there. Chad LLC, CBW. That's the word I'm looking for. He's a big member of the community. And then all of a sudden, all these other people. And, that's what it was. And I'm not going to worry about it, and nor should they. I want them to have their channel the way they want to have it, and have the people into their channel the one that they want. And I don't want them to worry about Fury as far as... we have to watch our language and stuff when Fury's around. No, just be yourself, and I'll just won't watch it. That's all. And that's it. But thank you for stopping by, my friend. It's been forever and a day. I'm glad that you're feeling good enough to be in the stream. I know you've been awful tired lately, and it's got to be rough. I can't even imagine what you go through. I can't. We all take for granted our health, and we all take it for granted. And when something happens, then you have the issues with your brother, and it's been a long year for you. So I'm glad that you're here, and you're always welcome. You know that. You can always message me on Steam. If you ever want to vent, you can always message me on Steam, and we can talk more in private about things that happened than we can on camera. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you have that ability. You have me as a friend on Steam. You always will. So... that's it. Let's, you guys getting bored of watching Tree Tripping yet? There's not much going on this stream. I'm just kind of trying to fill it with talking until we get to the level that we're at. What was I going to ask you guys? Oh, now I did notice that the video drop-offs on Monday are, kind of coming into play. Is it because Monday, generally speaking, is a busy day for everybody? Because I don't know. I literally live on my farm. I get up, I walk 400 feet to the barn, and I'm here. I don't know what's going on in the real world, other than Christmas, obviously. Is Monday generally a busier day for people? Because I did notice it's dropping off. Now, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays are good, and then Friday kind of drops off too. So Mondays and Fridays seem to be dropping off, but you guys are in it. Let me know what's going on. You don't have to do it here. If you want to do it in the comments, that's fine. But I started dropping videos at 12 p.m., like in the middle of the night for us here in America, because my UK guys that come here. I don't have electric shock in the morning. Start back up Monday. Nice. Is it helping, though? Because Kimmy gets that. So she said it gives her a headache, but it helps. It helps her focus. So I know that's a thing. So, and I hope the biggest thing is, your heart will either fix itself or it won't. I'm for you more concerned about your blood, because once that goes nuts, man, that'll make you tired. That'll make you sore and cranky, and I'm sure that you have problems with your circulation. Probably have problems with your feet. Farmer B, have I seen you before? Have you been in here before? Because if you have, welcome back. If you haven't, welcome in. Have you been in here? Have you been part of the channel? Are you one of the family members that I haven't seen in a while? Because I am so stoked that you guys are coming in. I'm happy. I'm happy to see all my old friends. I'm happy. Oh my gosh, you see that? Without even trying, we got this whole section cleaned, and we're just like chilling like villains on penicillin. But welcome in, Farmer B. If you've been here before, awesome. If you haven't, awesome. Welcome in. Oh, you guys are great. This is my super unrealistic series, and it was kind of nice to let your proverbial hair down and done it, Oh, I'm excited. Anybody else excited about the new year? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. You changed your name. I did know that. Bart's been here forever and ever and ever. He was, I think, the second or third subscriber or family member that I had. I really think he's been here that long. You know who I haven't heard in a while, Bart? You change your name all the time, by the way. My heart rate to get higher. Yeah, you said it gets really low. Holy cow, the teens? Like, no higher than 60. Like, it's crazy because when I go for my yearly thing, and anybody who's severely old like I am. There's Timbo. Everybody's coming in. This is making me so excited. Give me 1 second, Tim, and I'll notice you too. When I go for my physical and stuff, the guy's like, "Oh my gosh, you have a standing heart rate of like 58." And I said, "What the heck? Is that bad?" And he's like, "No, that's like super athletic." And I was like, "Oh gosh." I said, "I just work. I don't go crazy." But 58, and then I went again, and it gave a different number. We just cleared 174 trees, just like that. But now, as I get older, now it's like in the mid 60s, lower 70s. So I don't know. They said that basketball players have like heart rates in the 50s, like they're standing. But anyways, Timbo, welcome up. I will be starting a new series Monday to let Timbo know. More of a realistic series for those of you who want to learn more about farming. Tune in for that. I'm going to get away from the logging. I do want to get some mining done. Timbo is my mining guy. Training people, so my own personal workspace been occupied. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And then, like, a lot of times I go, well, let's put out a 30-minute video. It's easy. It's quick. Da-da-da-da, bada bing, bada boom, and I'll get right out of here. But then I get busy talking, and you guys know Fury. I don't ever shut up. I don't ever. I mean, I talk constantly, and I think, I swear to God, I hear my voice. I hear myself think or talk. All right, so there's that, and then we're gonna. I think we got a lower. Wait, I forgot how to do this. That's how to do that, and then that's how you do that, and then hopefully that'll work. I forgot how to make the little tippy thing go down. Oh, do I have to turn on? I don't think I do. I forgot how to do this, guys. Oh, right there, right there, right there. See it, see it, see it. It's moving. There she goes. Now let's see how much we make from this. Look at this money. Money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. Oh, I'm so glad that Ham stopped in. I'm so glad that he was with his mom today. Mom's birthdays. My mom's 90. And it's crazy. Do I have to? I don't think I have to add it on, do I? Nah. Let's see how much money we make. Look at this. We went from being $52 million in debt to $4 million to the positive today. It's crazy. But anyways, Timbo is my mining guy. He's the guy that loves the mining and tells me, like, he gives me all the realistic, like, numbers and stuff. And I was using some crazy big stuff. He loves the child van. Oh, and it's a good thing you showed up now, Tim, because I had 2 of them on this map. And I'm glad I got rid of the child van because he hates it. He hates it. He goes nuts. Like, he's like, really? The van? Are you kidding me? Oh, that child van was so stupid. Remember when I pulled out that super unrealistic machine that was sucking up all the pay dirt and it was getting like 10 million at he's just, I could see him like face palming. He's like, are you kidding me? But I do want to bring back a mining series, so I'm going to try to look around for maps that have maybe a mine on it. So maybe we can dig our own rocks or dig our own lime or something like that. Just to keep my mining guys that come and want to watch me do mining. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to be politically correct on this series, so I wasn't calling it that, but I was calling it the child van. I was calling it the kid van. That's what I was calling it. So I was trying to be politically correct and say the kid van. But yeah, it was. And in fact, didn't I keep it white on Yukon Valley? I think I kept it white. And I could see him getting more and more and more mad. He's like, if you keep using this van, I swear. Because it didn't fit. It doesn't fit anything. It's probably one of the worst mods ever made as far as unrealistic. And I mean, the textures and stuff are all right. Yes, I get it. But it's like a van that holds, 1 billion liters. Come on now. But it got us out of debt in this series. But look how much money we've made already, guys. Exactly. Look, we're up at 2 million, over 2 million. We still got 780,000 to sell. Oh, we're making some money. Money. But now you guys know how I went from 87 million to 52 million within, a day or two. Because look at, this just goes to show you how much you actually make. Just from wood chips. Yeah, you were saying that too. You're like, oh my God, he's living in a van down by the river. Jeez. But you know what? That was another one, Tim. Didn't we? We seriously made some money on that map. Wasn't it $1 billion I think I made? And I had to switch. Remember, I was on version 5 originally, and I had to go to version 4 because version 5 wouldn't let me terraform, and that's my go-to mod. I have to have that. But are we gonna ever get done selling here? This is crazy. Now you guys understand. I'll guarantee if I cleared this whole map, I'd be at $1 billion. Easy. Easy. 8 million. We were at 3 or 4, I think, something like that. And we're still selling and still selling. Face palms. Oh man. Look at I didn't even know there was a boat on this map. Shows you how much of it. $4 million and 104,000 in environmental score. So almost $5 million. Holy crap. Yeah, see? Now you understand why I made is what I made. I mean, that was literally $5 million for that. And I had 22 million in the van, in the kid van. I had 22 million liters of wood chips in that. And that was just clearing what we just did. So what are we up to tree-wise? 2171. We've done 179 trees, and it was over 2 million liters. So you can imagine. So shall we go back to pick up some grass for a little bit, and then probably wrap it up because you guys have seen everything you needed to possibly see. And yeah, I don't know what else to say as far as that goes. We made our mad money, and this little machine has been my go-to. This machine, absolutely. Let me get in here a little quicker, or a little closer. I didn't mean to yell because you can tell when my microphone cracks. I yell too much. I get excited, sorry. This works great and fantastic for those oak trees and stuff. They just chop them up, and you get like 40,000 liters of wood chips. Super cheaty mods, but super awesome at the same time. It's a great mod. The Trek 600 works better than this, but it doesn't keep track of the trees. We can actually leave that right on there and come pick up some more grass. So what are you guys guessing? If I cut every tree, all right, I've cut 2,100 trees. There's 70,000. And I've made 200 million so far, plus 8 million. Whoops. There. I would probably make well over $1 billion. It'd probably be pegged at 999 if I cut every tree down. Because I did some figuring the other day where I was like, even if you cut like 5 trees with the harvester was giving us $20,000. So 100 trees would give you what? 20 trees would give you 100 grand. So 100 trees would give you whatever. Okay. You go and you get some sleep. You streamed hard today. You streamed twice. So that's crazy. I can only do it once, and then I feel like I have to pass out. But you did awesome on your stream, and I appreciate every single thing you do for this channel. That's why I shout you out all the time. He's been an instrumental part, and right now, as it stands till next week, he's my only moderator that I've ever had. Now, next week, I'm going to add a few more of you guys, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's a couple people that I've already spoke to about it, and there's a couple people that I haven't that I'm going to surprise them with, and they'll be a moderator of my channel. But I have to leave one space open for my brother because he's always been a moderator of my channel, and even though we don't converse as far as farm sim goes, he'll always be a moderator on my channel. And that's just the way it'll always be. That was the promise I made. But Big A, thank you, brother, in my Samoan accent. Thank you, brother. You're amazing. You're a fantastic dude. And you're awesome. So get some sleep. Give the wife my best. Take that little girl outside so she can pee before you go to bed. And keep, you guys are great. And as he says right there, keep spreading that love and positivity because that's what it's about. That's what we want in this community. We don't want hashtags, nothing. We want just do it. It's easy to say hashtag this and hashtag that, but it's a lot harder to just do it. And he's one guy, and I told him I'm so proud of him because the one thing he's done over the last year is he's kept his channel the way it's supposed to be. Fury hasn't. I've changed my channel more times than you can shake a stick at, and that's not the way I want you younger guys to do it. I want you to do what Fury says, not what I do, because I've done it all wrong. It's kind of like I've told my kids a million times, you can't bull a bull, blank, 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 because I've done it. I've told my parents all kinds of stuff. And, yeah. So thank you, brother, and get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. I think are you gonna stream early morning or are you gonna wait till early afternoon? Because remember, football's on tomorrow, and I think we play at 4. So that still gives me time to catch one of you. I know you'll stream before 4. So either way, I'll get the little notification. But head over there, guys. Get some wholesome, seriously, as he calls it, moderated farming or something like that. Moderate farming with just a positive attitude. And it's just the way it should be. Yeah. Yeah. I've got my granddaughter saying that now. Yeah. Exactly. And I always tell people that are new into this and getting started, pick a style of play and do it well. You don't have to be one of those guys like Clutch and DJ Goham that give away a bunch of stuff. But you got to remember, guys, they do that because they have a lot of following. But be like Daggerwin. If anybody could be like anybody, be like Daggerwin. He's got almost 1 million family members in his camp, and he is always putting out Daggerwin videos. He's always putting out survival videos, and he's always putting out, he's doing Daggerwin. That's it. Guys like Frithgar, guys like Simulation for the Nation, guys like Virtual Farmer, guys like Raznik. Those guys have stayed true to who they are. And that's it. And that, not like Fury, that 1 minute I'm doing crazy buttload challenges and the other minute I'm doing realistic stuff. So, yeah, I've made my bones with myself, if you know what I mean. So we're almost full here. So should we just sell this grass since it's not going to mean a darn thing? Or should we put down a fermenting silo and try to make something out of it? Because we're not going to use anything for it. We're not even going to fertilize the grass. We're not even going to roll it. We're just going to let it grow back. So it's not going to matter. Plus, it's painted on. I don't think you can fertilize painted on grass anyways, can you? I don't think so. I don't think you can. I don't know. There's still stuff I'm learning about Farm Sim every day. I'm excited about that collaboration. Well, shall we say, throw my quotation marks up. That collaboration, because I think it'd be absolutely awesome. The only thing I got to work on is I can't use my mic until the wife gets off the computer, because I can play at any time on my laptop. I can play any single moment of the day on my laptop and play on multiplayer servers with people and that sort of thing. I can't talk because she's on the computer with her coworkers, and out of respect for her, I can't. So I can go in the other room, but I don't have a mic. I guess I could get a headphone, because I do. I have the Turtle Beach, and I could go in the bedroom and talk like that, but I just as soon use my $1,000 mic that I have sitting in front of me. You know, I spent a lot of money on this mic. This new one. My old one was about $450. So. Oh. Ordered a new computer chair. Because mine, every once in a while, I don't know if you can pick it up or not. Mine, every once in a while, is like squeak, squeak. Same with my steering wheel. It's like squeak. There we go. There we go. There we go. We did it. All right, so let's for the heck of it, put down a fermenting silo. We still have all that grass and all that grass to mow. I'm not going to mow anymore, I don't think, until you guys come. Or, I don't know. Like I said, this series and all my save games, just so you guys know, every one of them, I've got like 18 save games that are clogging up. Some of them I don't play anymore. Some of them I haven't played in a long time. I got to get rid of them so I can get new ones in there. But generally speaking, all of my save games stay, so that I can revisit them at some point. I still even have St. Cali in here. I still have Iowa Plains. I was perusing them today. What's the other one I have that I know off the top of my head? I have Iowa Plains. Sorry, I lowered it past my microphone. I have St. Cali. The Black Sheep modding one. Not the Valley of the Old. His small map. I have that one. We can sell this now. We can do this. Let's do this, because we don't need any of this anymore. We don't need this and this. And it's giving me the money back upgrading it. So let's pick us a production. I like that farm factory. This one. Because A, it's only $50,000. I also like this fermenting, but it's super slow. So let's do, because I think we can make some other things on this. We'll see. Let's put this down somewhere. And let's put her in front of, let's go right here. Go right here. And then we're going to spend some of this millions. We're going to spend some of the millions. There. Come on. And then we're going to drive over to it, but we're going to upgrade this. Now, I suggest to anybody who's never tried it, get the upgradable factory mod, because it is a game changer. It's a game changer. So we're going to come in here, then we're going to upgrade this. Upgrade's going to take us 55,000 to level 2. But what I want you to watch is, see this cycles per month, 2,400? Watch what that does. 5,100 just on level 2. Upgrade to level 3, 7,920. Upgrade to level 4, 10,000 cycles per month. And it's still only costing you $17. Probably. You're probably right. 13,000. Level 6, 16,000. 18,000. 21,000. And I think that's one more. 27,240 cycles per month. Now, this factory makes a bunch of stuff. This factory, did I put the wrong one down? I did. So, guess what we're going to do? Good thing we got all kinds of money, right? Good thing we got all kinds of money. This will give it back to me. See how it gave it back to me? I spent 50,000 and it gave me back what I taught. So, that's what I like. That's the other mod I have is the full refund on what I spent. I'm sorry. Let's do this again. Let's go production. This is the one I need for silage. Yeah, not this one, Fury. This one. Not this one. This one. Was that a bit much, guys? Was it? I think so. Yeah, this is the one I had on Dark Forest. There. Now let's go see. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. See what he starts with. Only 240. Ooh, this one might be slow. Yeah, this one's not going to make it very fast at all. Yeah, talk about a sweatshop. Upgrade it just to sell it. Yeah, we're over 1,000. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. What are we on? Level 8? 2,000. That's a little more normal. The other one was crazy. There we go. 27. We'll see how fast it makes it. But what can we make in there? We can make seeds. We can make lime. We can make, corn pig feed. Because I think pig feed sells for a lot of money, right? What? I got to sell my chickens too, or they're going to have babies, and I'm not going to crazy. Let's see, seats. $1,000. No. Can't. Because it only buys it there. I have to put down a sell point for seeds. That's all right. Let's make silage. What silage sells for shipment point? 535, which isn't too bad. So let's dump this in here, and we'll activate it. Let's make it. You know what? We're going to make double. Because we're going to take grass and turn it into silage with digestate. But that's with water. It would require me to buy another water. Grass silage. Guess that's it. That's what we're going to do. Activate. And then we're going to get this storing. Perfect. We'll see how quick she makes it. Not that we're worried about. The biggest thing I noticed about the upgraded factory, not only does it increase these cycles, it increases the storage. Like my sawmill that I had, remember my sawmill over here? It started with 10 million, and when I upgraded it, it went to 240 million that it held. There we go. Let's see how fast she's making it. Oh, jeez. 2,100, and look how fast it's making silage. That's crazy. Somebody learned how to farm. 2 minutes later. So it's going to make it pretty quick. By the time we come back with another million, it should be almost done with that. It's nuts, isn't it? It's crazy. Let's see. What time is it? Yeah, we're over the 2-hour mark now. So we'll pick up the rest of this side, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. We'll wrap it up. Painted grass cannot be fertilized. Okay. Oh, yeah. It probably doesn't. And, it doesn't matter. Anyways, it still grows back. And the thing I like about it is I don't do it. Like, if I'm playing on my realistic series, I plant grass so that I can roll it and get free fertilizer from that. But when I do these crazy challenges, I just paint grass. It's easy. It grows back. Still grows back. Actually, painted grass grows back faster. Because you guys know that planted grass, it takes 2 full growth stages, and then by the 3rd time you can harvest it being fully harvestable. This one, painted grass, grows back in 2, so it grows back a month quicker. So I learned that. I learned that by watching you. No, I learned that actually from Clutch, I think it is. sound like that Dow Conky from Trailer Park. Somebody would say that I've actually watched them before, so somebody learn how to farm. Yeah, that's where I got it from. Very observative. Very observation, shall we say. Wonder if I could get my trailer outside to hold 1 million liters. I don't think so. I think we hold, if you went, see, we go by tons in the United States. My trailer holds about 2 tons, which is about what? How many liters to tons? How many liters? Those of you who have Google, look up your Google and tell me how many liters are in a ton. Because that's how much my trailer holds. Shall we just be quiet and let the farming happen? Get enough of the deafening silence yet? $1,000 liters is a ton. So that shows you how small my trailer is at home. It's only 2,000 liters. Well, it's 2 ton. Yeah, about 2,000 liters. That's it. It's a tiny trailer. Do we even have anything in game that holds less than 2,000? This one holds 1.6. So a little bit taller than that. Probably mine looks. I can't. Oh, you can't go bigger. No, that's a little bit bigger than that. That's crazy. Yep. Now, we do have one that holds 32 ton, I think, and that's I'll show you the actual one that we have. Do I have it in here? I thought it was put it in a mod. Where is it? I thought I put it in here. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Brantner. Where's that? Right there. I did put him in here. But ours is not put out by Brantner. Yeah, that holds 34. So this is what our big trailer looks like. So, yeah, that's when we get the big fields out. We get the big fields. We do it. But that's tiny. 1,600. It's crazy. See, I don't know how many liters are in a ton. We go by tons. That's like people don't realize how big the balers are. Like the bales, the real like round bales. They're huge. We can only pick up one with a skid loader and it tips over the skid loader. But in Farm Sim, you could pick them up with the big strong arm of the law. It's nice. In fact, if you did it right, you could get super strength and pick up your tractor and throw it wherever you want. So, yeah, that's Farm Sim for you. Still, the scale is what drives me off with it. Because it would be more like that for a 7R. And then you climb up these like this, and that's what you'd look at. They made me like 8 foot tall in this. That when I messaged Giants about it, Giants was like, "We made the character 6'6". Well, then apparently this tractor, if your guy is 6'6", then this tractor's like 20 feet tall. Because I'm 6 foot tall, and in real life, my head comes to just about above the right above the where it says Trelleborg. It's about where my top of my head comes from. So, on the rear tires. The front tires, that only come up to my waist. And that's on this tractor here. Because, whoops. We'll hook that up. I'm just pushing buttons to push buttons. But I wanted to show you guys. That's on this tractor right here. That's what we have. 4640 Tires, but I don't have. I'll show you the tires I have. We have on this one. There's big tires that come on them on one of these. I'll find it somewhere. But anyways, because we don't have those little wheels. We have the bigger wheels that look like these. We have wheels that look like those on ours. So, yeah, we're going to get this field finished up and wrap up. But, guys, what an amazing, amazing, amazing stream. Chat publicly as me. So, if I chatted publicly, that's what it would come up as. That's pretty cool. Nice. I wondered how everybody was doing that, how they were talking in their chat. I know how to do it. That's why I start the chat that way. I want to make sure that you can type in it. My Streamlabs is awesome. Even all these people in here, all the things that we're doing with the YouTube open, all that. My computer is running at 0.0001. That's awesome. So those 18,000 fans that I put in there are working good. Good. Nice. It's going to rain. You ever notice, too, that since the update, there's all this, like, white film on everything? Look at it. Looks like we live in California with all the smog. Isn't that crazy? Overcast. I think they went overboard with it. All right. Let's see how much silage we made. Silage. 108,000 already. 109,000. We're making some silage. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that soon enough, but it gave us some place to put the grass. And we have $8 million now. So that's awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, so if any more, it'll go closer. We're already at about 2 hours and about 3 to 5 minutes, something like that. All right. Let's finish this up, and then off camera, this will be my series that I come and just mess around with when I'm bored or I'm not got anything going on. I'm going to try to clear every tree on this map, and then maybe come back and let you guys come help me mow like we talked about earlier. I may be also starting a multiplayer server myself for people that want to play super realistic, but play with in-game stuff only, like no mods. Because I think it hinders people when we have to try to get on. You guys know. I've given my speech before. But on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to say my goodbye, and then we're going to get out of here. I hope you guys had a blast. I know I did. But I hope you guys had a blast. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had got you to escape any kind of issues you're having in life for a little bit. Got you a chance to come here and not have to worry about anything that's going on in the crazy world outside of Farm Sim. It's pretty crazy out there, and I want people to come and not have to worry about nothing. Just come and be you and talk, and Fury loves to talk. And on that note, please, please, please look out for yourself, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding, ding bell to get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. For those that missed the stream, for when you guys are watching it later. And remember, I love you all. Thank you, guys. Let me give my last few shout-outs here. Thank you, Bart, a.k.a. Farmer B. Last week it was something different. Thank you, Cowboy, for coming in. Thank you, Timbo. Thank you, Triple D Honey. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you, brother, for coming in. Dan, the Van Ham man. You're awesome. Thank you for gifting the subs. Big A. Thank you. Rabid Rob, thank you for gifting. Let's see who else was in here. Bastion was in here for a while. I haven't seen Russ. Anybody seen Russell? He usually makes at least one stream. Anyways, Dan, I'll catch you over on Vans probably Monday because he doesn't do anything on Sunday. I'll catch you something over there. I hope you guys are on multiplayer because that's a blast too. Who else did I miss? But thank you guys. And if I missed you, I'll catch you. I promise. I'll catch you on the flip side. But thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. From me to you guys. Thank you guys for every single week showing up, having a blast. If you guys continue to show up, I might have to throw a few more live streams in during the week. And we'll go from there. And on that note, Fear Machine Gaming will catch you guys all on the flip side. Have a great one, everyone.